Hey Taurus, this is Candy, your decision guide, and I am going to do your January 2020 reading. I'm going to go ahead and do the Celtic cross or the Celtic cross spread only because it just gives me more information, and I just kind of want to see what's going on throughout the year. That popped out twice while I was actually shuffling before, so I'm going to just go ahead and use that. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Also, go visit me at Instagram. I'm trying to grow that. I got a personal Instagram, but I did my tarot Instagram because I'm going to do live tarot readings on there daily once I get everybody over there and built up. I'm not going to do it just sitting there by myself. So I want you to go over there so I can get an audience over there and start doing live readings on Instagram. I think that'll be fun. But for now, we'll just stay over here at YouTube. And your present energy is you're wanting to see some things grow, right? The Seven of Pentacles is all about growth, but it's the type of growth where you can't really see the fruits of your labor yet, but something is happening. You're also in hangman mode simply because you're trying to get some enlightenment as you wait for whatever it is that you want to grow to grow. So, again, we have here the last reading. We had the Ace of Cups in this position where we're talking about the foundation of the situation, where the foundation of the situation is divine love. So you have actually put some energy into a relationship. You want to see some divine love, some real love, no fake stuff. And you're trying to actually change your perspective, get some enlightenment around it, see if you can get some growth around it. In the past, you made a decision to actually be with someone, and you want to make sure that this relationship is going in the right direction. So, what's happening here in the present, you also are feeling like you need to take a break, like kind of back off a little bit, regroup. You've probably been working really hard in this situation. You've probably done things in this relationship that you've never really done before. And you're like, wow, I'm a little bit tired. I need to see exactly what's going on and step back a little bit because you don't want to give too much. We have here the Six of Coins in the near future. Now, with the Six of Coins in the near future, it shows here that eventually, with you pulling back and creating some balance in a relationship and not overdoing it, that's actually going to help this relationship balance out. A little bit of give and take here. Your present actual personal power right now is, let me move this over here in case, is going to be the Chariot card. You do have the ability to move forward. You're also needing to focus on some of your individual successes as well here, because you're actually everybody around you is seeing you as someone who's a very powerful individual aside from this relationship that you're committed to working. And here, your hopes and fears are that this relationship is going to be your Six of Cups, that you're actually going to find this is actually your soulmate. You're like, I hope that this works. Now, the outcome is going to be the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a little bit of confusion, which is fine. It means change. We're going to clarify all these cards and see exactly what's going on. Why is the outcome the Five of Wands, and what it is that you need to do in order to make this thing happen? The first thing I'm going to do is clarify some of these major arcanas here, which is going to be the Hangman. So you're not going to necessarily be in this hangman mode long. You're going to actually move into the Queen of Rods as you come out of this contemplative enlightenment position. You're going to be coming into yourself here as the Queen of Rods, very passionate, very in control, very much about the things that you want to do, things that you're passionate about. And with the Chariot, you're going to be charging forward, but you're going to be charging forward with a lot more inner clarity. And you're going to be able to take a chance more so, and you're going to be able to get in touch with your happiness and communicate a lot better. Okay, so you're working on being able to express yourself, communicate, have conversations about the things that make you happy, the things that you want. You're going to also be able to express yourself and your inner desires and magnetize things to you. And let's see here. With the Ace of Cups, you're so into this situation of love that you're kind of holding on a little bit tight because you don't want to lose it, right? Even though you're working on yourself and you're ensuring that this is a good balance, give and take, you definitely don't want to let it go. So you're holding on pretty tight here because you have had some regrets in the past that you don't want to run back into again. The outcome here, though, is going to be I'm seeing a little bit of anguish, a little bit of anxiety about the changes that are coming and some heartbreak. But after that is going to be the hopes, dreams, and wishes. That's going to be your star card. I'm not going to clarify with these. Let's go ahead and do the outcome for the romance and see what exactly that's all about. Because you're going to go through some anxiety, some sleepless nights. It's going to be some confusion around this, and you're going to eventually have a little bit of heartbreak, a letdown, and then your hopes, dreams, and wishes are going to come true. Okay, it looks like what's going to happen is while you're embarking on this new love relationship, it looks like your ex, this represents your ex. Okay, this is the confusion. Taurus, this is the confusion. Your ex defined all of these cards. Once you release your ex, you'll have your hopes, dreams, and wishes. So it looks like what's going to happen is that as you are working on yourself and this new relationship that you're so passionate about, you're trying to get, a new perspective. You feel that this person is your soulmate. You're working on some things here. This explains a lot of the major arcana. Your ex comes back and tries to kind of mess this up. You've just come out of a relationship of codependency, okay, and unrequited love, which is why this is so important to you. You want to make sure that the new relationship that you're in now is an equal give and take. You had started some of the old patterns with this new relationship that you had in this old relationship, and you backed off and you were like, I don't want the same thing to happen. So you backed off, which is smart. You went into contemplative mode and you are manifesting equal give and take, some reciprocity, because in the past you had codependency and unrequited love. You weren't getting what it was that you want. In this new one, you are getting what you want, but you actually found yourself kind of doing some of the same things. Okay, so that is actually what's coming up with this reading. Okay, so I'm going to use this decision guide to go ahead and clarify the star card. Okay, that's what your regret was here, why you don't want to regret anything like you did before. You're trying to stay away from over giving and trying to make sure that you get more out of this relationship than you got. Look at that. You got the marriage card for the star card. So what's going to happen is your ex realizes that this is the soulmate for you, that this is the one for you. Your ex comes back and causes confusion, heartbreak, and some anxiety. And once you release the ex, then the star card pops up and you're able to actually go ahead and actually marry this particular new love that you're embarking on. So now it is coming together. Also, you're being asked to examine your past so that you don't make some of the same mistakes. So here, this gives you time to examine your past with the regret card so that you don't repeat some of the same mistakes that you made. Awesome. Now it's making sense. Also examining the past in regards to this unrequited love and this codependency. All of that is also here. Okay. There's the regret card. Yeah, deal with your regrets. Same thing here. Deal with your regrets. Once you get to a point where um, once you get to a point where you release your ex and then release your regret and forgive yourself for some of this, you will definitely be able to capitalize on the reward of marriage in this new relationship. So, that actually is to the point. That's your reading. I like to end on a happy note if I can. And I also like to give advice so that you will at least see the light at the end of the tunnel if you do what it is that the reading is requesting you to do, to back off a little bit to ensure that this relationship is giving you reciprocity, okay? Because you definitely don't want to go back into what it was that you went into before. Okay, so I don't need to pull any more on this, Taurus. If you want to expand on this reading, you can click on the link below, get a personal reading. You can also, again, go and follow me, subscribe as well. Follow me on Instagram, but subscribe here on YouTube so you can catch the follow-up readings. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye, Taurus.